Much for staying with us. In the latest bit of information coming in, that is rather looking like a tit for tat. China has ordered the US to shut down its consulate in Chengdu in the southwest China's Sichuan province in retaliation for the closure of Chinese consulate general in Houston, Texas. The announcement was made by the Chinese Foreign Ministry. We have Sriram Cholia to help us understand of the war of words that have been happening, Sriram, as it was Mike Pompeo himself saying that the Chinese consulate in Texas was a hub of spying and rather intellectual theft taking place, and now a counter which is being looked as a retaliation from the Chinese side.
It's a severe downward spiral in relations between the two great powers. I think the Chinese are bringing it upon themselves. You know, they have been, as we know, acting extremely aggressively towards neighbors, including India, but also vis-a-vis the US on a variety of issues: trade, technology, espionage. They have been, masters at stealing secrets. Recently, the U.S. government revealed that Chinese spies had also hacked into U.S. biotech firms to try and steal information about the coronavirus vaccine. So, for the Chinese, by hook or crook, they want to be number one. And they want to steal, and they want to outdo their opponents through deception and by stealth, as well as overt military aggression. So I think the US is hitting back. They were asleep at the wheel for a long time about the rising Chinese threat. Finally, they have awoken. I think Trump has an election coming up, and therefore he's even more going to be more bold and belligerent now towards China. And every day we are going to see this salvo and counter salvo now. They're calling it the new Cold War. It's not a bad thing for India. I think strategically we would prefer that the Chinese are countered by as many powers as possible, especially the US. In the past, the US was weak on China, but now I think they realize that across the board, Republicans, Democrats, even Trump himself, who had been trying to get a trade deal from China and had been soft in the past, I think he has realized he's fighting for political survival 3 months to the election. So I think China, they're going to up the ante against China. The Chinese are going to feel the pressure, and hopefully they should moderate their behavior. But right now, for them, it's about saving face. They want to show the domestic population in China, if the Americans shut down our consulate, we will do tit for tat. And they will try to keep up that image that we are no less than the Americans. So in the process, what is happening is a decoupling. So earlier, the US and China had become very interdependent. There are huge trade, huge cross-border investments between the two countries, huge movement of people. All those, yes. You see, what do consulates do? Consulates issues visa, primarily visas for travel, which means that now less Americans can go to China, fewer Chinese can get to the US. Chinese students have been caught in the US registering as full-time students in US universities.
But as China is known as an enclosed space of not revealing much information there, Sriram, but China's wow and this latest retaliation move, what does it imply for the US diplomatic compounds if they close further? The US has close to around 700 to 1,000 diplomats there and 6 consulates in China. One has now been shut down. Would it lead to a smaller US footprint in China?
Yes, in fact, American journalists have also been expelled, in the past, and their activities have been restricted in mainland China and also in Hong Kong. So yes, I think the Chinese are afraid. They're always, while on one hand they seem to be very overbearing and hegemonic, on the other hand they're also scared and afraid that the US is penetrating them and that they will brainwash the youth in China about democracy and human rights and bring about a regime change against the Communist Party. So they're very, very paranoid elite. Xi Jinping may be behaving like a totalitarian despot, but at the same time he's extremely scared that the US and the Western values are going to seep in. So I think more and more it has become an ideological tussle now. Initially it was just geopolitical. The US would not want to give space to China in Asia, and China was saying we'll push out the US and become number one in Asia and bring all the other neighbors under its control. Now it is becoming more and more ideological. Democracy, human rights, like in the real Cold War between the Soviet Union and the US in the late 20th century. So I think that kind of dynamic is emerging. This time, I think it is not going to be as devastating as in the past. And this time, surely, India is not going to be neutral because, as Dr. Jaishankar said, we have to play our cards and we have to make hard choices and take risks. And this time, I think we know whose alignment works for us better from our geopolitical national security interests. But at the same time, I think in terms of the relation between the US and China, this is the lowest point since Mao and Nixon opened up in 1971. So we're talking about 50 years. Somehow this interdependence had grown and grown and grown. China was abusing and getting the advantage over the US in the name of interdependence and, responsible stakeholder will work together. Now the US has realized that, no more exploitation. In that sense, Trump is right. No more exploitation of the US, no more taking advantage of the weakness or the openness of the US. So the US is saying, if you are closed, we will also be close to you. So this is kind of, retaliation. The Chinese are going to get the message, I hope. They realize that ultimately their growth, their economic progress, their goals of, lifting the whole country out of poverty. Xi Jinping has massive goals for the 100th anniversary of communism and 150th anniversary. These kind of, they were milestones. And to achieve those, they need cooperation with the world. If they piss off the whole world the way they're doing right now, they're going to get it back. And that is what is happening. So hopefully this pushback from multiple stakeholders will make them realize the folly of their military misadventurism and their excessive intervention and attempts to try and browbeat everybody. The world is uniting against them, and the sooner they realize this, the better it is for them. Otherwise, they are going to get into a deeper and deeper new Cold War with the US.
Well, it seems that China continues to be on a defensive, and this retaliatory move. Now, how impact would it be on the Americans itself, with Mike Pompeo himself coming out and saying that the Chinese consulate in Texas, Houston, was actually a hub of spying? And we'll continue to get more updates on that. Sriram, thanks very much for your perspective. So China ordering the US to shut down its consulate in Chengdu, which is in southwest China, Sichuan province. This is being seen as a retaliatory move for the closure of Chinese consulate in Houston, Texas. Thanks very much.